Reuters, 23 February 2024, Chinese police are stationed in Kiribati, the Pacific neighbor of Hawaii. Kiribati is indebted to China, and when the ordinary people rose against Chinese businesses exploiting them, the leaders of Kiribati sold the populace and deployed Chinese police against them. Kiribati officials informed Reuters that Chinese police are operating with uniformed officers in the uninhabited atoll nation of Kiribati, located in the Pacific Ocean and adjacent to Hawaii. The officers are engaged in community policing and a crime database program. The policing agreement between Kiribati and China has not been made public. This development coincides with Beijing's renewed efforts to strengthen security relations in the Pacific Islands, an area of growing competition with the United States. Despite its modest population of 115,000, Kiribati is regarded as strategically significant due to its proximity to Hawaii and its control over one of the largest exclusive economic zones in the world. This zone stretches over 3.5 million square kilometers, 1.35 million square miles, of the Pacific Ocean and accommodates a satellite tracking station from Japan. Irishira, the interim police commissioner of Kiribati, informed Reuters that while Chinese police on the island collaborate with local police, no Chinese police station existed in Kiribati. In an email, he stated that the Chinese police delegation collaborates with the Kiribati Police Service on the community policing program in martial arts, Tai Chi, Kung Fu, and that the IT department supports our crime database program. The Chinese embassy in Kiribati declined to comment when Reuters inquired about the status of its police. The embassy identified the commander of the Chinese police station in Kiribati in a January social media post. According to Irishira, who was present at a December meeting in Beijing that Wang Zhohuang attended, the public security minister of China, and multiple police officials from the Pacific Islands, Kiribati had requested Chinese assistance in 2022. A maximum of 12 Chinese police officers in uniform arrived on a 6-month rotation last year. Irishira stated that they only give the Kiribati Police Service the service it requires or requests. The office of the president of Kiribati declined to comment in response to a request. China endeavors to establish diplomatic ties. In 2022, the Pacific Islands Forum rejected China's efforts to develop a comprehensive security and trade agreement in the region, regarding which it holds a prominent infrastructure lending role. Since 2022, however, Chinese police have been stationed in the Solomon Islands in accordance with a covert security agreement between the two countries, one that Washington and Canberra have deemed detrimental to regional stability. Graham Smith, a Pacific expert at the Australian National University, stated that China was attempting to expand its influence throughout the Chinese diaspora and that police were extremely useful ears and eyes overseas. He stated that extraterritorial control is the issue. The Chinese authorities would observe Kiribati's diplomatic allies and domestic politics. Irishira stated that Chinese police were not present on the island to ensure the safety of Chinese citizens. A month ago, the Chinese ambassador to Australia stated that China had a plan to establish policing ties with Pacific Island nations to help maintain social order. This development should not instill concern in Australia. In 2019, Kiribati shifted diplomatic relations from Taiwan to Beijing, where President Andy Mao encouraged Chinese infrastructure investment. This year, it will conduct a national election. China constructed a sizable embassy on the principal island and dispatched medical and agricultural teams. Additionally, it disclosed intentions to reconstruct an American military airstrip on Canton Island in Kiribati, which caused apprehension in Washington. The airport is not yet constructed. Kiribati's Christmas Island is situated at its closest proximity of 2,160 kilometers, 1,340 miles, south of Honolulu. The United States issued a retaliatory statement in October wherein it expressed its intention to establish an embassy in Kiribati and pledged to improve the port situated on Canton Island, formerly a U.S. military base. Meg Keane, director of the Pacific Islands program at the Lowy Institute, stated that China had security objectives in the area. She stated that, in response to this possibility, Australia and the United States are implementing precautions to safeguard their positions in Kiribati and the surrounding area. A spokesperson for the Australian Department of Foreign Affairs stated that Australia had donated 2 patrol vessels to meet Kiribati's security requirements. She stated that Australia assists the Kiribati Police Service with significant infrastructural upgrades, such as a new radio network, barracks, and headquarters. The largest nation in the Pacific Islands, Papua New Guinea, stated this month that it would not accept a Chinese offer of surveillance technology and police assistance. This came after traditional security partners, the United States and Australia, expressed disapproval following reports that Papua New Guinea was negotiating a policing agreement with China.